What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time we grinding. Meant to get to this video last week, but we here now. Billy Joe Saunders says that after he gets done whooping on Jacobs Andrade, that he wants to face Danny Jacobs. He told this to the Behind the Gloves Boxing. Shout out to Michelle Joyce. Sorry if I butchered your name. And I like that. But first, Danny Jacobs had to be Derevchenko. He had to be Andrade. Neither one of those are 100% sure fire fights for them to win. But I like the competition, man. I like that middleweights fighting middleweight. Kings are fighting kings, you know what I'm saying? And, and I take Billy Joe Saunders for a dude his word. And I know Danny Jacobs want to fight. They already had a spat. Danny Jacobs could have been in position for his WBO. But now he's in the position for the IBF. I think Billy Joe be willing to fight Derevchenko as well, too. But I think Billy Joe and Danny Jacobs makes sense. It could be on HBO. If Danny Jacobs still is on HBO, he might be going to the Zone pretty soon as well. But he said that they have a 6-fight deal contract according to Andre Rozier. But I'm hearing that was more of the 3-fight variety. But, this fight is big. This fight will be big. You know what I'm saying? And I think this fight will be big because, Billy Joe Saunders will get his feet wet in America. Also, it'll be another fight with Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn work together. And also, it's two good fighters. Two really, really good fighters in the ring. Billy Joe Saunders will have to be a good Andrade, one of the most talented fighters out there, in my opinion, when his head on right. Danny Jacobs beat Derevchenko, which he won't get too much credit for, but Derevchenko is an amazing fighter. He had 24 fights in the World Series boxing, little thing they do. And also, it progresses the middleweight division. You have them unifying the IBF and WBO, and if Charlo becomes the full WBC champion, then they can unify that belt. You know what I'm saying? And you can progress. These two guys are the older variety. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys can legitimately move up and do the damn thing. In my opinion, they both can move up and in a minute. So, and they both been at the middleweight division their whole entire career, I believe. So. Right now it's progression, and at the winner of this, they can fight Charlo, and then at the end of the day, this situation can play out the way it has. It will. I don't think Canelo will fight any of these guys, in my opinion, unless he's forced to. And they can move up and then do what they got to do and try to go capture a belt at another weight class. And I think this is the fight that the middleweight division needs. I think it's a good trash talking. It's UK versus America. And they both be coming off big wins. At least Billy Joe ain't talking about a tune-up. Or I beat Andrade, and I want to tune up. Then I want Danny Jacobs. This is the talk that I like to hear. This is the Billy Joe that I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's saying, you know what? It's time to progress right now. I know I ain't where I want to be at this division. I wanted to fight Triple G. Wanted to fight Canelo. I just got one of my biggest wins in my career with David Lemieux. Let me get Danny Jacobs out the way. Then he can go get Charlo out the way, or he can move up. He unified. And then go chase dreams because he wants the George Grove, Callum Smith winner, one of them UK title holders at super middleweight and move and potentially retire. Or he can get Triple G at 168. He can go chase that fight as well. So, this is great. I love to hear this talk, and I'm praising Billy Joe Saunders now because this is the talk that you should hear in boxing 99.9% of the time. Progression. No tune-ups. Big fight after big fight. Tough test after tough test. Unification after unification. And I know Danny Jacobs going to want it. It makes sense. And too much in boxing, you hear about tune up, then I fight him, or maybe in the future, clout chasing. I really believe Billy Joe Saunders is a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? I think he really want to make a mark in history on his career right now. I think he want to progress. He want to retire early. So right now is the time to bust that move. But shout out to the LDBC. One time for the one time, your boy CJ Goodfella. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description, as well as the Raw and Cut podcast. 11 episodes already recorded, featuring the Cali Enigma and myself. That link's in the description as well. Also, in the description is our new college sports page, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, for your college football and basketball needs. And shout out to the Super Chat, and the PayPal link is there as well for people who want to donate. Shout out to everybody that want to donate to the Boxing Clinic and more to help us keep progressing with YouTube cutting funding as badly as they have, and the way they treat some of the other channels out there. But shout out to you guys. Subscribe, share the videos, hit the bell icon when miss another video. Screenshot it, put it on social media. All the videos, just tell them where they can find the Boxing Clinic and more at, and source credit. But y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time, we gone.